So I've made over $1,000 in this one DEX over the past 7 days. Here you guys can see some of my positions. Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another CYPRX video banger. In today's video, we're going to be jumping into DeFi, going down the rabbit hole, showing you guys some massive ongoing developments happening behind the scenes, how large organizations are acknowledging the massive potential that DeFi has to offer. With that being said, if you enjoy these deep dives, do us a favor, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. Stick around for the entirety of this video breakdown. I'm going to be showing you all some of my live positions in the DeFi ecosystem, showing you all how in just 1 week, I've made over $1,000 in the DeFi space by being a liquidity provider. With that being said, let's jump into today's video breakdown. I actually want to start off with a little bit of motivation. We have two types of individuals in this digital asset space. Individuals that are willing to pay for their education, take risk, and actually grow and learn by joining supportive communities, by pushing the boundaries and furthering their education. And then we have individuals like this who go on to negatively comment on the X space and talk down to individuals that are seeking knowledge, seeking awareness, and looking to expand. So Mike, one of the individuals, posted on my X space when I mentioned and talked about the new Wealth 28 Club DeFi University that we just dropped. A negative, pessimistic individual commented after Mike went on to ask, dang, how do I get involved and educated on the XRPL AMMs? An individual disrespectfully commented down below and said, all you got to do is pay for his course and he'll teach you, ha ha ha, clown emoji, right? This is such a negative, pessimistic mindset, an individual that will never grow, an individual that will never expand. Let's take a look inside the private CYPRX Discord towards an individual who's taking initiative, join the CYPRX Wealth 28 Club, which only charges 28 freaking dollars, which is less than $1 a day, and took advantage of expanding their knowledge and their education. And see what they had to say. This is from today, this morning, Wednesday, May 29th. By the way, this is from Palan. He went on to say, I felt like a little boy when I first learned how to drive a bike in the DeFi space. But after watching the Wealth 28 videos, I am on the road to DeFi passive income. I just became a liquidity provider on Aerodrome. It took me a while to get right. I finally got it. With your guidance and your awesome training. Thanks to you guys at CYPRX, I am on my way to finally get results like never before in crypto. I've been watching your videos for years before I decided to join your Discord. Just to give you an idea, my first motivational book was Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It was my Bible for years. So I believe in if you can control your mind, you will control your life. Thank you all. You are awesome. So again, this just goes to show the mindset of two different individuals, a pessimistic mindset and a positive mindset. Always keep in mind in the back of your head that the positive, optimistic mindset will prevail. The individuals that seek knowledge, that seek education, and are willing to further their education by joining a mentorship program, joining an educational platform, reading documents, and enlightening themselves on the opportunities in the DeFi space will flourish. So I thought that I'd throw that in there at the beginning of this video just to show you guys that you don't want to have the mindset of the first individual, the negative naysayer that does nothing but troll on X. You instead want to be the type of individual who seeks to expand their knowledge. With that being said, again, if you guys want access to the Wealth 28 Club, the DeFi University, going into detail, over 75 video breakdowns explaining how we are making money in the DeFi space in the now, step-by-step, hands-on, taking you from a beginner's perspective all the way to an advanced perspective, you guys can visit CYPRXtrading.com. We'd love to have you on the team. Keep in mind, there are limited spots available. Let's move on. So this report from Finance Feeds came out May 23rd, 2024, labeled Binance Research Report Unveils Transformative Growth in DeFi Markets. And we've been trying to tell you all that DeFi is about to explode. So this goes on to read, explosive growth in total value locked. The total value locked in the DeFi ecosystem has soared by 75% year to date, reaching a staggering $94 billion. Again, showing strength and that you all should be paying attention to the DeFi ecosystem. This robust growth underscores a significant influx of capital, increasing investor confidence in the DeFi ecosystem. Investors and stakeholders are increasingly recognizing the potential and resilience of DeFi platforms, leading to widespread adoption and expansion across various financial services. In the digital asset landscape in the future moving forward, everyone in some way, shape, or form in the future will participate in DeFi. It is inevitable. Everything, all real-world assets, tokenization of everything is coming on chain. Blockchain, distributed ledger technology and this DeFi ecosystem is the new wave. And if you're not paying attention to it and you're sleeping on it because you're too scared, you want to just hodl your assets in cold storage, keep in mind, you need to enlighten yourself and educate yourself further on the potential that the digital assets you hold in the now have to earn you passive income, to make you money, to grow and expand your wealth now while you wait for the next bull market cycle. Okay. So moving on, I thought that this article fit the narrative that we are attempting to project to you all here today. And it is that people in these large organizations, these blockchain native cryptocurrency organizations, these regulators, they're paying attention to DeFi as well. Is the US bullish on DeFi? Nearly, says an industry expert. And it's talking about the recent bill that was passed, the Crypto Fit 21 bill, where an individual goes on to say it may be hard for folks to meet different decentralization thresholds in this movement back and forth between the two regulators, which is the SEC and the CFTC. And it says regulators will likely be extremely cumbersome in practice. The CFTC regulating a commodity spot market is also unusual, Colbert said. Still, it's a big step, especially for DeFi projects. This bill, i.e. the Fit 21 bill, provides an enhanced level of comfort knowing that we have explicit authority to keep doing what we are doing, which is really all we want at the moment. Again, remember, DeFi is not going to be regulated out of existence. Crypto is not going to be regulated out of existence. We should welcome regulation because it is going to help this industry expand and grow. We are also seeing large organizations like the European Blockchain Observatory and Forum organization acknowledge the potential of DeFi. This is from yesterday, May 27, 2024, and it goes on to read, EU Commission's urge to prepare for blockchain and AI integration. Where have we heard that before?
Right. I look forward to 24, 25. How do we use programmable money? Who's going to be using it? To me, the obvious answer is AI, right? Nobody's going to give AI a bank account, but it's going to be using crypto.
Again, CYPRX researchers, we have pointed that out, that is going to happen in the near future. And in this article, it goes on to read, the European Blockchain Observatory and Forum, or UOBOF, an initiative of the European Commission, again, the European Commission, monitored and analyzed blockchain developments across the European and published a concluding report on May 24th. So this is all recent. And in that report, the study acknowledges the continued growth of decentralized finance and the DeFi ecosystem and anticipates the launch of new protocols and emerging applications. Again, I've mentioned to you all in previous video breakdowns that the DeFi space is sitting around $90 to $100 billion in TVL, and it is set to expand past $300 billion by 2030, which should ignite interest on your behalf to get involved now while we're still in the early nascent stages.
There's this famous video where people are asked 10 years, 20 years ago whether internet would be any way useful. My same approach is to Web 3.0 and DLT. It's there. There's a lot of money behind it, so it can't be a total stupid thing. So you better make sure that you get engaged in it. And we as an association obviously have to prepare for the future.
This is the report. You can scroll up here to the top, European Blockchain Observatory and Forum conclusion report. And if we come down here to page 10, you can see what they had to say about the DeFi ecosystem. The European Commission recognizes the potential of DeFi and associated innovations in enhancing financial sector efficiency and transparency. And so again, it just shows you all in the first sentence that they are recognizing the potential of DeFi, and so should you. If we head over here to some notable organizations in the crypto, blockchain, and distributed ledger technology ecosystem, if you're a holder of Hbar, look at what the Hbar Foundation just recently posted out this morning, May 29th, 2024. The Hbar suite is the leading smart contractless DeFi suite on Hedera. If you're not too familiar with the potential possibilities at hand for you to be earning income in the now passively with your crypto, go and check out Hbar Suite. If you're not too familiar with what they are, let's just take a look. Here they are in X Space with a staggering 12,000 followers. Come on now, people. There's so many individuals involved in the Hedera ecosystem, and Hbar Suite only has 12,000 followers. That just goes to show that not a lot of people even understand how to capitalize on the opportunities in DeFi in the now, which is exactly why we created the Wealth 28 Club, so you can learn how. Check this out. If you just head over to hsuite.finance, you can read all about the earnings that you could be making in the now. NFT DEX, an NFT exchange with an integrated automated market maker, and becoming your own market maker and collecting fees. What are they talking about? Again, they have documents and videos on how all of this stuff works. Users are able to provide liquidity to NFT pools by depositing both NFTs and fungible tokens while earning trading fees. This concept is similar to providing liquidity to a regular DEX. Now, for me personally, that suits my appetite a lot more because I'm not really heavily involved in the NFT space. So for me personally, I am heavily involved in holding the digital asset Hbar. And so I found a way in order for my Hbar to be working for me. And I show you all in detail in the Wealth 28 Club how I am doing that, how I'm earning passive income in the now. But you can head over to a DEX, decentralized exchange, like Saucer Swap built on the Hedera network, and you can read through it and see how you could be earning passive income on your Hbar in the now. For example, with features like being a liquidity provider, where you can see providing tokens and liquidity and earning swap fees. Constant products and concentrated pools are available, both V1 and V2 pools. You can also stake. There's so many options readily available to you in the DeFi ecosystem to grow your wealth now. And if you're not taking advantage of this, it's most likely because you're a skeptical individual. You're hesitant because you're so reluctant to cold storaging your digital assets because you've been led to believe that that's the road to wealth. When in reality, these digital assets and this new DeFi ecosystem was built so that way average individuals with not a lot of capital can expand and grow their capital, can expand and grow their wealth. Take advantage of it, people. There's going to be an onset of individuals that do, and then a certain onset of individuals that don't. And we are going to constantly see the individuals that do, like this individual here in the private CYPRX community, growing their wealth and surpassing the individuals that sit on the sidelines and don't take advantage of these types of opportunities. Moving on, I'm personally, like I mentioned to you guys, actively earning passive income in the DeFi ecosystem. And I'm going to show you all some of my portfolio. Here is a DEX that I'm currently operating on. And it was phenomenal to see this morning them posting out at 7:48 a.m. May 29th. Aerodrome is now the #1 DEX on base by every single metric, blowing other DEXs out of the freaking water. That's phenomenal to see. They blew Uniswap out of the water in TVL, in 24-hour trading volume, and in total rewards. So I am honored to say that I am part of this DEX. Again, it is not financial advice, but just to show you guys my current positions on this specific DEX, I'm up over $1,000 in my positions. And the last time I pulled profit was roughly about 7 days ago. So I've made over $1,000 in this one DEX over the past 7 days. Here you guys can see some of my positions. This position is up over 278 bucks. This one 195, this one 207, and this one 389. Combined, it's about $1,000 and some change. So that was good to see. Again, positive ongoing developments, solidifying growth in the DeFi ecosystem on this particular DEX and on this particular chain, i.e. Base. Moving on, last but not least, we have Velodrome running on the Optimism chain. Velodrome volume achievement. This is phenomenal to see. Velodrome has just hit a monumental $10 billion in cumulative volume. As Velodrome is now deployed across the super chain, it's poised to attract even more volume from additional chains. That is so massive to see, considering where we are at now. We are about to see massive growth in the DeFi ecosystem, especially as it becomes regulated, especially as individuals that aren't involved in DeFi right now pick up on the opportunity that DeFi has to offer. That is why we here at CYPRX are expanding CYPRX and have created the Wealth 28 Club so you all can see how we are building six-figure DeFi portfolios in the now, earning passive income by utilizing the digital assets that we have been hodling for the longest time. Obviously, of course, managing our risk properly, creating a sound and logical DeFi strategy, and really understanding how to separate our long-term bags and our cold storage wallets and actually building a completely separate DeFi portfolio. If you guys want to learn how we are doing that, how we are leveraging platforms like Velodrome, Aerodrome, Saucer Swap, Hbar Suite, and the list goes on, then check out the Wealth 28 Club. We would love to have you on the team. We would love to have you join other individuals like this individual here that are benefiting from the education and the value that we provide. Many blessings to you guys. Do not sleep on DeFi. Do not sleep on the exponential growth that this crypto industry is going to experience over the next consecutive couple of years. With that that being said, many blessings. If you guys enjoyed this video breakdown, do us a favor, smash that thumbs up button, showing you guys ongoing developments that are happening behind the scenes that the mainstream is never going to bring to your attention. The mainstream fundamental news outlets are never going to tell you that you could be earning passive income on the digital assets right now that you already hold. But we here at CYPRX are in an attempt to enlighten individuals and inspire individuals to take action, to take initiative, to educate oneself, to further expand your wealth in this digital asset ecosystem. Many blessings to you guys. As always, be cognizant, be aware, and I will see you all in the next video breakdown.